On Friday, November 7, 2025, a special energy swept the nation. It was a night unlike any other, when the ordinary routines of daily life gave way to a collective sense of anticipation and possibility. Across cities and small towns, people felt a spark of excitement in the air, as if something extraordinary was about to unfold. The Mega Millions jackpot had soared to $843 million, an amount that could change lives forever. The numbers on the billboard seemed almost unreal, a sum so vast it was hard to imagine. For many, it was more than just a game. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance to rewrite their story. People from every background lined up at stores, each clutching a ticket and a dream. The lines stretched out the doors and around the corners, filled with laughter, nervous chatter, and the quiet hope that tonight might be their night. For just a few dollars, they bought a shot at freedom from worry, imagining new homes, adventures, and a future without limits. Some pictured paying off debts, others dreamed of traveling the world, and a few simply longed for a fresh start. The air buzzed with hope and speculation. What would you do if you won? Friends and strangers alike swapped stories and fantasies, sharing in the excitement and the possibility that their lives could change in an instant. As 11 p.m. Eastern Time approached, anticipation peaked. The minutes seemed to stretch on forever, every second bringing the country closer to the moment of truth. Families gathered around screens, hearts pounding, waiting for the numbers that could change everything. Living rooms, kitchens, and even break rooms became stages for hope and suspense. The drawing itself was brief, but in those moments, millions held their breath. Every eye was fixed on the screen, every heart beat a little faster as the numbers were revealed one by one. The simple act of watching numbered balls tumble became a national drama. It was a ritual that brought people together, uniting them in suspense and hope, if only for a few minutes. For a little while, anything felt possible. The boundaries of reality seemed to blur, and the future was wide open, filled with endless possibilities. This jackpot was more than money. It was a symbol of hope and a fresh start. It represented the dreams of millions, the belief that life could change in an instant, and that fortune might smile on anyone. In a world full of challenges, the lottery offered a moment to dream without boundaries. For just one night, people let go of their worries and allowed themselves to imagine a brighter tomorrow. That Friday night, the $843 million prize united the country in anticipation. From coast to coast, people shared in the same hope, the same excitement, and the same dreams. It reminded everyone that, sometimes, against all odds, incredible things really can happen. The lottery was a rare moment when the impossible felt just within reach. It was a night when millions dared to imagine a life transformed by luck. For some, it was a fleeting fantasy. For others, a powerful motivation to keep hoping and striving. And for a few precious minutes, the whole nation dreamed together, united by hope, possibility, and the belief that, just maybe, their lives could change forever. Just after 11 p.m., the moment arrived. In a quiet studio, the Mega Millions machine spun, and the numbers appeared: 16, 21, 23, 48, 70, and the gold mega ball, 5. Across the country, people scanned their tickets, hearts racing with every match. In seconds, the fate of $843 million was sealed. The drawing was over, but the frenzy had just begun. People double-checked tickets, clinging to hope. Did anyone win? The suspense lingered as officials verified results. For most, the dream would wait for another day. But for a lucky few, those 6 numbers meant life would never be the same. On that night, these numbers became the most important in America. They were a gateway to unimaginable possibility. And for a brief moment, fantasy and reality collided. The $843 million prize wasn't just life-changing, it was historic. It became the 8th largest Mega Millions jackpot ever, joining an elite club of record-breaking prizes. When jackpots reach this size, they become national news, drawing in even those who rarely play. Mega Millions has produced staggering jackpots since 2002, but few reach this level. Each rollover fueled excitement, making this run unforgettable. To be ranked among the top 10 is a rare feat, a testament to the game's incredible odds. Players knew they were part of something special, a shot at history. The $843 million jackpot earned its place in the Lottery Hall of Fame. And for everyone who played, it was a chance to be part of a legendary moment. This jackpot wasn't just massive, it set a new Mega Millions record. 38 consecutive drawings passed without a winner, the longest streak since the game began. The last jackpot had been won in June, and week after week the prize grew. Each drawing built suspense. Would this be the week the streak ended? The previous record was 37 drawings. This run surpassed it, highlighting just how rare a win can be. The odds, 1 in 302 million, made every drawing a long shot. But with each rollover, the dream grew bigger. The record streak allowed the jackpot to reach its historic size. For players, every missed win meant another chance at an even greater prize. The longest wait in Mega Millions history created one of its greatest jackpots. While the spotlight was on the grand prize, millions found luck in smaller wins. During the 38 drawing streak, nearly 11.7 million tickets won prizes. Over $274 million was paid out to players who matched some, but not all, numbers. These smaller wins, sometimes thousands of dollars, made a real difference for many. 256 players won third-tier prizes, some as high as $100,000. These wins paid off debts, funded dreams, and brought joy across the country. The lottery isn't just about one giant winner, it's about millions sharing in the excitement. Every ticket held hope, and nearly 12 million people walked away with a prize. Even in the shadow of a giant jackpot, there were countless meaningful victories. More players won big during this run thanks to changes made in April 2024. Mega Millions boosted lower-tier prizes, making the game more rewarding for everyone. The third-tier prize, for example, jumped to as much as $100,000. These changes responded to player feedback. People wanted more chances at meaningful wins. Now, even missing the jackpot by a number or two could mean a life-changing payout. The new structure made every drawing more exciting and kept hope alive for millions. Over $274 million in non-jackpot prizes proved the changes worked. Mega Millions became a better game for everyone, making every ticket a little more hopeful. The odds of winning the Mega Millions jackpot? About 1 in 302 million. That's a number so huge it's almost impossible to truly imagine. Statistically, you're more likely to be struck by lightning, bitten by a shark, or even become a movie star than to hit that winning combination. Yet, millions play, because hope is stronger than statistics. Every ticket sold is a tiny act of optimism, a belief that maybe, just maybe, this time will be different. A ticket isn't just numbers, it's a license to dream. It's a small slip of paper that lets us imagine a life transformed overnight, where anything is possible. For a few dollars, anyone can imagine a life free from worry, helping loved ones, or chasing passions. It's a chance to picture paying off debts, traveling the world, or giving back to the community. The fun isn't just in winning, it's in the what-if conversations and shared excitement. Friends and families gather, swapping stories about what they'd do if they won, letting their imaginations run wild. People know the odds are long, but they play for the thrill of possibility. That moment before the numbers are drawn is filled with anticipation, a spark of hope that anything could happen. The bigger the jackpot, the more powerful the hope. When the prize climbs into the hundreds of millions, it captures the imagination of the entire country. The $843 million prize inspired millions to believe, if only for a moment. For a brief time, everyone who played could see themselves as a winner. The lottery is less about math and more about the universal desire for a better tomorrow. It's about hope and the dreams we all share for ourselves and our loved ones. Against all odds, hope keeps us coming back. It's the belief that life can change in an instant, and that possibility is worth the price of a ticket. And sometimes, that hope is the real prize, the feeling that, for a moment, anything is possible. A giant jackpot's impact goes far beyond the winner. Lottery ticket sales fund vital state programs, education, senior services, parks, and more. During a huge run, states collect millions extra, benefiting communities everywhere. Every ticket bought helps fund scholarships, new school supplies, and public projects. Local businesses selling tickets see a surge in customers and sales, boosting their bottom line. Retailers earn commissions, and the excitement brings in new business. When someone finally wins, their spending ripples through the economy, hiring advisors, buying homes, supporting charities. The story of a winner inspires communities and spreads joy. A massive jackpot is more than a private windfall. It's a public event with real benefits. The ripple effect touches millions, making the lottery a force for good beyond the prize. After the $843 million drawing, one thing remained, the enduring dream of what if. It's a question that lingers in the air long after the numbers are called, echoing in living rooms and workplaces, in quiet moments, and in laughter. The hope of a life transformed, of a future rewritten, is a powerful force that keeps us coming back. This question is why we play. It's a doorway to possibility. It's the spark that ignites our imaginations, letting us picture a world where anything can happen, where luck could change everything in an instant. What if you never worried about bills? What if the weight of financial stress simply disappeared, replaced by a sense of freedom and relief? The lottery lets us imagine a life where we can finally breathe easy. What if you could see the world or secure your family's future? Maybe you'd travel to places you've only dreamed of, or give your loved ones the comfort and security they deserve. The possibilities feel endless. The dream connects us all, sparking conversations and shared fantasies. Around kitchen tables and in coffee shops, we talk about what we'd do, who we'd help, and how we'd celebrate. It brings us together, if only for a moment, in hope. Even after the prize is claimed, the cycle begins again. Someone wins, but the dream never ends. It simply moves on to the next drawing, the next hopeful heart. With every new drawing, hope is reborn. Each ticket is a fresh start, a new chance to believe that maybe, just maybe, this time it could be you. The lottery is more than numbers and money. It's about anticipation, hope, and imagination. It's about the stories we tell ourselves and each other, the dreams we dare to dream. It's a tradition of dreaming big, no matter the odds. Across generations, we share the excitement, passing down the hope that fortune might smile on us. The story of this jackpot is a story of human emotion and the power of possibility. It's about the thrill of anticipation, the joy of hope, and the unity of shared dreams. Whether you play every week or only when the prize is huge, you're part of a timeless tradition. The lottery is a ritual that brings together strangers and friends, young and old, in a collective wish for something more. We all look to the future and ask, what if? It's a question that keeps us dreaming, reaching, and believing in the magic of possibility. And that dream above all is worth holding on to. No matter the outcome, the hope we share is a treasure in itself. A reminder that anything is possible, if only we dare to dream.